We are in the last leg of the September quarter earnings season, and a big company is expected to report its earnings today in Adani Ports. Now, I'll come to you on the stock later, but let's get to Amit and hear what the street is expecting from India's largest port operator.
Yeah, Suyash, Adani Ports, that's the big one that's coming out today. What analysts are expecting, a 19% year-on-year improvement in revenues. And this is largely due to a combination of organic volume growth, realization growth, and expected boost from the Haifa port and the logistics business. Net profits in the second quarter are expected to rise 21% year-on-year. In the first half of financial year 2024, Adani Ports handled 202.6 million metric tons of cargo, a 14% increase from the previous year. In Q2 itself, the cargo is expected to have volumes in the region of 101 million metric tons, showing a 17% year-on-year increase, including a 2% rise in port realization per ton.
All right.
So per ton, also basically the realization, the margins are going to go up. I'll just give broadly what H1, the first half of this year, the businesses they have done. There's been a 53% increase in volumes consisting of dry bulk, 10% increase year on year, 37% were containers, 53% consisted of dry bulk, that was a 10% increase, 37% were containers, that was an 18% increase, 10% were liquid and gas. That was another 20% increase year on year. The H1 rail volume has reached 279,000 20-foot equivalent units, that's one bogie of cargo transport, marking a 25% increase year on year. Now, CAGR from financial year 2013 to financial year 2023 has Adani Ports has outpaced the industrial growth in ports. So it's they have achieved 14% CAGR, which is way ahead of the industrial average, ports average. So that's as far as Adani's is concerned. The stock itself today is hovering a little down at 0.12% as we speak.
Right.
So there is some anticipation.
I mean, Akshay, looking at the stock, opened in the green, now currently flattish. In the last 5 days, although it has seen a good bit of a run up about 4% or so. And I think it's the only stock apart from Adani Power in that stable that has, recovered from that hit that Hindenburg report caused on these stocks. What's your opinion on Adani Ports? How is it looking on price charts?
Well, the price charts of Adani Ports really got a booster. If you see the yesterday's trades, it got a booster shot with the positive news of the port of Adani. So that was the booster shot it got. And ahead of the results, as I look at the options data, there's a lot of buying interest which I see in the option space, especially the deep out of the money calls of 820, 850, and even as high as 900. These calls are all noting significant additions in open interest. Secondly, strong put writing action is seen at the strike of 800. We are trading at 817. So one thing is clear, 800 is our support base that is being defined. And I believe the results might show a positive reaction. That's how the options data suggests. Till we are above 790 to 800, there is no reason or no concern from short-term trading perspective. 850 to 870 is where the stock might be headed for. So a positive chart structure for Adani Ports continue to be on the buy side of trade till it is above 800 is what my view would be ahead of the results.
All right, that's the view on Adani Ports.